Welcome to CEO.CA, the community for investors in junior resource and venture stocks. My name is Amrit Gill, and today we're joined by Gary Thompson, Chairman, CEO, President, and Director of Brixton Metals. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How's day one of PDAC treating you?
Oh, it's been good, busy. So that's a lot of people on the floor today.
Yeah.
I managed to go down and see some core, which is always fun. Talk to some of the geologists on some of the exciting new projects that's out there. So it's always good to see. But yeah, I think just the interest level is really high this year, I find. There's just a lot of people here. So far, day one.
It's great seeing the optimism. But let's get right into this. Give us an elevator pitch for your company.
Brixton Metals. Well, Brixton is a junior exploration company. We're focused on really copper. I think we're one of the few junior copper plays out there. So if you want exposure to copper, take a look at Brixton Metals. We have an enormous land position in Northwest BC, an extension to the Golden Triangle. And yeah, we're excited to drill. So we're in the discovery phase, is how I like to describe Brixton. We're still drilling. We have a lot of drilling to do, but we made some exciting discoveries and we're looking to advance those projects along.
And on that note, what is the budget and exploration plan for 2024?
Well, we're pretty excited this year. In fact, this is the first PDAC, I think, for Brixton. We're about a 12-year-old company, and this is the first year where we've had $19 million on the books going into 2024. So one of the few cashed up juniors. So we're pretty excited about that. Actual dollars in the ground, it's going to be probably at least 12 million. So we're going to have a pretty healthy drill program, and most of those funds will be directed towards drilling on some of our new, mainly copper discoveries that we're working on.
Mm-hmm. And walk us through the recent results from the Typhoon geophysical survey.
So the Typhoon geophysical survey was part of the Hog Heaven project. So Brixton actually has four assets, two that are that we're not working on, that we're looking for partners on. So the Typhoon survey was a survey that Ivanhoe Electric conducted on a project called Hog Heaven. It's located in northwest Montana, and Ivanhoe Electric is earning into it. So it's 100% held by Brixton. Ivanhoe Electric has an option to earn a 75% interest in that by spending $40 million US and paying Brixton $4.5 million to get 75% interest. So the recent results that they published on the Typhoon survey, which is a deep seeing, they have some proprietary technology in this Typhoon geophysical survey, so they're able to see quite deep. And what they're able to identify is about a 1 square mile conductor. This is a geophysical conductor signature that really is a target for the next phase of drilling. That's going to help focus the next campaign of drilling for what could be a very large copper porphyry system. So they're actively working on that. So that's an exciting step, and they're the operators. So we're watching with excitement to see what they come up with next.
Mm-hmm. Well, can you elaborate a little bit about just some of the catalysts in 2024 for Brixton?
Yeah, well, with the $12 million budget we have, that's 100% focused on the Thorn project. That's the Northwest BC copper gold porphyry district. I mean, we've identified 12 large-scale targets, and these are multi-kilometer scale mineralized systems. We think we have what looks to be like a complete mineral system there. And most of the drilling has been focused on a new discovery that we made a few years ago called the Camp Creek copper porphyry. And it took us 10 years to actually find that system because it didn't crop out at surface. In fact, the porphyry style mineralization doesn't start till about 300 or 400 meters depth. That's why we didn't find it right away. But the goal for us is going to be to continue to drill on that. We're drilling deep holes. So as an example, in 2023, we drilled 1,650 meters was our deepest hole on that target, and still in mineralization. So we're talking a large scale system, but just to remind maybe the viewers on some of the intercepts that we've drilled, hole 150 drilled 554 meters of 0.97% copper equivalent. And within that, there was 136 meters of over 2% copper equivalent. So we have a number of holes. And the thing is, we've only got about a dozen holes into a kilometer by kilometer area. That's probably going to need 100 holes into this thing. So we're still in the early stage. That's why I say we're still in that discovery phase. So we're pretty excited I mean, we had some holes that were like 320 meters of 1% copper equivalent in the porphyry. So we want to get more of that, and that's what we're targeting this year, is to focus in around what looks to be like the higher grade part of the system. And what we're trying to do, and what I think anybody that has a porphyry deposit, what you want is the high grade part of the system, and we call it the momentum hole, where you drill the big hole where it, kind of blows everybody away, and then you're off to the races, and you can raise a bunch of interest and capital around that to really advance the project more aggressively. So we've got a decent budget. We're excited about that, and we're going to drill a bunch of deep holes this year, and with a bit of luck, I think we should have a pretty exciting drill season.
And do tell us what sets you apart from your competitors?
Well, I think Brixton is in a unique situation. We have one of the largest mineral claim holdings in British Columbia, some 2,800 square kilometers. It really is truly a copper porphyry district. And we've been successful in attracting the world's largest miner. So BHP came in for 19.9% of the company in equity. We have three well-known mining moguls, so 3 billionaires and the world's largest miner. So we have Eric Sprott, Robert Friedland invested in as part of that Hog Heaven transaction, and then we have Robert McEwen as well as a shareholder. So I think we've got some well-known names as supporters and shareholders of the company, and we've got a tremendous opportunity. And we feel like we're just getting started on this project.
Is there anything that you'd like to add for our community at CEO.CA?
Well, I'd say keep an eye on Brixton this year. We've got some exciting drilling coming up, and have a look at our website, BrixtonMetals.com. You can go and download our drill results yourself and play around with those results in a model if you have that desire and ability. And yeah, have a look at BrixtonMetals.com.
Thanks so much for your time today, Gary.
Thank you. Appreciate it.